It is driving.
You know what? Shut the fuck up, you stupid racist. And we're recording Bqubed 10, everybody.
Yeah.
Woo! We're 10 years old. We're 10 weeks. We're not even 10 weeks old. We're 10 episodes old.
We're already up to number 10.
Oh, if it were only.
Yeah, we're up to number 10 in about 3 months.
Huh.
That is.
That is.
Well, we're doing
We
better
need
than
introductions. Introductions, everybody.
Hey, I'm your normal host, Jake. I don't think they can record a podcast without me because I have the recording software, so with me today, our normal co-host.
Tar Saudi.
Yeah, who hasn't been here for a few weeks because he keeps ditching me.
Because I had to move across the world.
Stupid bitch. Alright, Svetlin.
And resident editor Mega Short Fuse, who is also recording the podcast, because apparently I had to. So now Inception. Great. Now, so we avoid awkward silences, and I do hate my awkward silences.
Oh no, there will be awkward times.
Oh, believe me, there won't be.
There will be awkward silences.
I have the tendency of playing video games while editing this podcast, so no awkward silences, please. I get angry and shout at things and break borderlands. Anyway,
I have a
topics.
question. How do you edit and play video games at the same time? Both of those seem like full concentration activities.
Simple.
And
He's just that good.
My roommate, all my floor mates are having a big old party and I so selflessly decided to hold the podcast instead.
Well, to answer your question, I play something I've played before, like Borderlands or Mass Effect. And it's quite easy. It's just, all the content is basically good, so I find, ooh, tooting your own horn, enjoy it. But, when I hear an awkward silence, I just sort of pause the game, because that's what you can do. Anyway, topics. Normal topics. Topics that are interesting. What is one?
Crisis announced for consoles. Woo!
Yay!
4-year-old game.
This is starting.
It's been 4 years already.
Yes, it was 2007.
I just like the trailer because it says it revolutionizes PC gaming by giving it some graphics. I don't know. I haven't played Crysis at all, so I don't think I can have a decent opinion about it. Well, go for it. Crysis 1 or 2?
1, of course 1. I didn't play 2. Stupid console games, man. No. But I
He's fallen so far.
No. But I played what do you call it? I played Crysis 1, and from my memories, it's basically a tech demo as I remember. It's not exactly a great game, but it's worth playing.
That's what I've heard, but revolutionizing PC gaming, I mean, isn't that interesting?
I can't compare it to 2 because I haven't played 2.
2 is a bit more generic, I've heard, but I don't think 1 revolutionizes PC gaming per se as it sort of becomes a benchmark. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's like the Doom 3 from way back when. It just, can this computer run Doom 3, and now it's, can this computer run Crysis?
Yeah, basically that.
That's just stupid. Like, well, graphics don't make a game. It's kind of a dumb statement to make because it's obvious, but really, it's pointless. But on consoles, is it a good idea? Anyone?
I don't care.
Like, I don't see
I'm
why.
probably not gonna buy it, so.
Yeah,
I don't see why it took
anyone's
them.
gonna do it. I'm sorry, Jared. Go ahead.
Like, I don't see why it took them so long. Like, it shouldn't have taken that long.
The obvious answer is the hardware is too updated, but no, the consoles were out by that point, and it was like 2 years for the Xbox and 1 year for the PS3. But I don't know. It was a PC exclusive, so they had to milk it for all it's worth, at least. But yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna buy this per se, at all.
No, I think it'll sell fine.
I don't think
It'll sell okay.
Yeah, I don't think so, because everyone who's...
Well, who cares what you think? Shut the fuck up.
I do, because I'm smarter than you, so
Well,
have you got the test scores to prove it?
I've lived through the rough
What'd you
streets
get
of
on the
Michigan.
SAT or ACT or local equivalent?
A perfect A. The local equivalents are English tests, and I've never gotten anything less than an A in English, so Oh wait, SATs have math, don't they?
Yes, and science and reading comprehension.
Wait, Jake, how much did you get on the ACT?
31. Me and you got about equivalent. We already hashed this over on an old podcast.
Oh yeah,
What's the maximum?
36.
2,400 on the SAT, and I got 1930 on one go.
Stupid
Well,
one.
that's your own damn fault. You get to edit it out.
Yeah, but like in my school, like some people got like 1,500 or like less. Like, how do you do that?
I don't know. I just know that some kids only got in the teens in my grade.
Jesus.
What morons? What morons?
Oh, don't talk to me
Most of them
about
were,
morons.
yes.
We have an
I don't think
equivalent-
any of them listen, and if any of them do, then yes.
You are moron.
Class of 2011, you were mostly morons.
Shocker. We have an equivalent here, like, every person who's in the 12th grade has to pass a test, per se, in order to advance to a good college. And that test is in Bulgarian literature, almost exclusively, like,
Oh my
grammar and
God.
literature.
What Bulgarian literature?
Oh, you have no idea. There's basically this one guy who wrote a book about us being enslaved. And,
But
By who?
yeah, that's kind of what you do.
don't interrupt. Douche.
Enslaved by who though?
Russia.
Yep.
And 200 years later, no, it's not 200. It's 130 years later, people are yelling against Russia. How cute. But a guy wrote a book about people being enslaved and being mad about it. And then every single writer who decided to write something about that time period wrote the same damn book. Guess what? I have to read all of them for damn school.
But
That's
they
Read
why
always
one
you
of
have-
them and then just learn the character names on the rest, and you'll probably do fine.
Oh, you have no idea, because we have to write basically, it's not an essay, it's an entire, it's not even a plot synopsis, it's just like the sort of thing that you make up on a certain topic about the book, and it can be any book from the 11th and the 12th grade. Last year alone, we got like 20 books. Anyway, video games, what the fuck?
No one said this podcast is about video games.
I'm trying to steer
It's about
it.
It's about nerd culture, which that is not nerd culture. That's Bulgarian culture, and fuck Bulgarian culture.
Thank you.
Ooh, big bad burn to the Bulgarians.
Ooh,
Yeah,
good
eat it, Bulgarians. Although that's where the Russian mob gets most of their henchmen, so I probably shouldn't piss off Bulgarians.
lord. It does?
No, I'm just going off of the Onion World Almanac and Bulgaria, the country of henchmen.
No, I'm not surprised. I'm just trying to recall where the nearest recruitment center is. That shit happens. Just
I
like
think
this.
the nearest recruitment center is wherever the Russian mafia hangs out. I'm sure you know about that with all your underworld contacts.
Well, there is this one monument to Russian greatness. I think they're hiding underneath it. Like, have to touch all the flowers in a correct sequence, and then it opens up a secret base, secret Russian base.
Ooh.
Nice.
Immediately, the smell of smoke and vodka hits you in the face like a ton of bricks.
What, you mean the entire country of Bulgaria doesn't already smell like vodka?
Nope, not
I
that
am
backwards.
shocked.
We smell like homemade alcohol.
Sounds like the South.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
No, they just bought beer.
Oh, breweries. Anyway, are we about done with Crisis? Cause Crisis, yeah,
Wait, we were talking about Crisis?
In short, fuck Crisis. No one cares.
No one really cares anymore, right? Anyway, speaking of stuff that no one should care about, Max Payne 3 is about to come out. Oh,
Didn't they
boy,
announce a
that game.
release date for that? Like
They did.
When's it supposed to release?
I'm quoting. Max Payne
Release
3
date
is
of what?
March
Max
2012.
3.
This
Oh,
month,
yay.
Which
You
is
know,
a,
that game that a bunch of stupid people are waiting for.
which is
I'm gonna
a,
get so much
which
mail.
is a very good place to put Max Payne 3. The month Mass Effect 3 comes out. Cute.
Oh,
Really
Oh,
cute.
yeah, that's a great... well, you know, they both totally appeal to the same audience.
Oh, please describe the audience. I gotta hear that. What is the Max Payne 3 audience, judging from that one screen I'm looking at right now, the cover, where Max Payne is wiping his face while drinking some alcohol, holding a desert eagle. Which is
That ain't
anybody,
oh, you idiot.
everybody who plays video games ever.
well,
And
anyone,
he likes bullet time.
anyone who
and
plays video
cover
games
systems.
after the 2000s, or rather after 2005. Yeah,
Oh, I just realized something important we missed out on.
What?
It's really. Guess what?
I'm trying.
What day is it today?
What?
Oh,
What day is
I
it
am
today?
staying far away from that.
It is Sunday, September 11th that we're recording.
I am the
Yes,
only official spokesman of my country abroad as of now, and I'm not going to talk about it because I think we just signed a contract with America.
Well, you don't need to talk about it. We have an actual Arab here.
Hey,
Oh!
that's racist. Probably.
No, I'm going with it. So, any first-hand accounts?
Nope.
Nope, I was 8.
I was
so-
in 3rd grade. We got called down to the cafeteria and were told that something really bad happened and saw something on TV and then went back to class.
I actually have a first-hand account. I remember, like, because I think, what was it? 2001?
You were what?
First grade.
4? A fetus?
First grade, 7. Ha. Well, I was a fetus. Because I was basically, like, what, a foot tall? Not even that. And
A
that's
foot tall fetus. That's just called a baby.
a foot tall 7-year-old fetus, yes. Or baby, as you put it. Fancy words. Anyway, I was 7, and I was
Since
at my
when did baby become a fancy word?
Oh, for God's sake!
I'm just saying.
I was.
How do we suck so hard?
Oh no, you try and suck, but I pull it back because I'm amazing.
Yeah, you actually pulled back Bqubed 9, and that was a great editing job.
Thank you.
But
Which one was-
enough
which-
throwing you. Now hurry up and talk.
Oh yeah, go on. Okay, I'm gonna stop. So I was at my grandma's house because I had to go there because I couldn't go home alone because I was an idiot back then. Well, not much has changed obviously, but I was watching Fox Kids and we did have like a 30-minute block of Fox Kids and they only showed one show. But I think I was watching like original Power Rangers episode, I don't know what, and it just cut it to an image of planes hitting buildings, and I was very angry, needless to say. Because I was sitting there for 4 hours staring at the screen, not understanding what they were saying because the idiots forgot to translate the CNN footage they were ripping off.
Well, actually, it's your fault for not speaking English. I'd just like to point that out.
I wasn't very good at English back then. Cut me some
That's
slack.
your fault. I was good at English when I was 4.
Well, okay, I lied. I was watching Cartoon Network like crazy back then, so yeah, I understood what happened, but I didn't care because I wanted my Power Rangers back, and I was very angry when 4 hours later they switched to the news talking about the same thing. So I just started reading comic books about Mickey Mouse, and now I feel bad about that because the only other thing I remember was I really wanted to turn on my PS1 to play, what was it? World's Scariest Police Chases, which is the most obscure game in the world.
Well, I thought that was a TV show.
Which is... It was? This is kind of a topic I wanted to lead into. What is the most obscure game you've ever played? And I don't think I can think of anything else at the moment more obscure than World's Scariest Police Chases. Because I distinctly remember this one part. Like, you chose a car and you just cruise around the city. And I used cheats because I was small and I didn't know anything else better to do. So, I used cheats, got all the cars, and got all the weapons. And I progressed to a story mission where you basically had to chase down a small ass, like, imagine a Fiat 500, like the smallest clown car you can think of, and you had to
Wait.
chase what?
1960s Fiat 500 or 2011 Fiat 500?
Well, nearest make no difference, 60s, because it's smaller, but that's not the point. I was just chasing it down this highway, right? And for like 15 minutes, and it
Wait,
just,
were you the cop or the
Cop.
chasee?
a cop in a gigantic SUV. I just cornered him in this small street like that. This is scripted, and all of a sudden now this little ass car pops out a dude who's like shoulder length alone surpasses the car 3 times, and he pulls out a bazooka and casually starts chasing me in reverse.
God, that's the stupidest game ever. It's just, oh look, clown car.
And I just rage
bazooka.
quit. I couldn't stand that shit, so I rage quit it. Haven't played it since. Started playing X-Men 2, the fighting game. Mutant Academy, which,
That reminds me, today in the mall, I saw an arcade cabinet for Marvel vs. Capcom 1.
What's this arcade machines you guys are talking about?
When I was
You've never seen an arcade cabinet?
Of course I have. Shut the fuck up.
Well, what's the most recent one you've seen? Like, for the most recent game?
Street Fighter 4.
Terminator Salvation, the arcade
Oh, me
game.
too. That is
There was
so
an arcade
fucking
game?
hard.
It was actually pretty fun.
It was insanely
like-
hard. It had like, because I played with a friend
Well,
of mine.
learn to shoot, bitch. I got through it pretty well.
I did,
Well-
but I went on I was on vacation. There was this I was in a mall, and the last floor there's an arcade, like a fully stacked arcade, and that thing couldn't. Its aiming was so bad, and to top it all off, I couldn't aim at my partner's screen, so I was basically fucked. But that game
Oh, you
was
played
fun.
the dual screen version.
Well, yeah. And it had
Well, I
recoil.
played Time Crisis 4, and I literally had to aim off the screen just to get center screen.
I played House of the
shooting.
Dead with Uzis, which had recoil, and I also played Space Invaders because it was free. It is forgot to put a charging thing on it to get money out
A
of it.
charging thingy.
Well,
I
like
thought-
the most recent one I saw was Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, like a couple of weeks before it was actually released. It was fun.
Cool. So yeah, what is the most obscure game you can remember playing?
Ugh.
Hard one, I know. Don't worry, I'll put elevator music underneath this, or that little thinking music thing. Hell, I can do it, but I'm not gonna.
Most obscure game. Call of Duty Black Ops.
What is this Duel of Kali Blue Ops you're talking about?
Oh, hey, I'm back.
Hooray!
What do you mean you're back?
You
were
never left.
away.
You never left our giant house. Oh wait, that's kind of somebody else's thing. Oh well,
No,
none of
no.
them listen.
That
It's
other
our
podcast.
That other podcast. Yeah. The one that no one listens to.
So
Yes,
apparently,
the one I was just on. Everybody go listen to that podcast, episode 25, on the Games Radar forums.
what
You were on that?
Oh,
I
You
was.
asshole.
I'm only
Cheating
up to episode
asshole.
22. Anywho, since this obscure game thing is going nowhere, comics. Tarek, you want to talk about comics?
I don't know.
I
Do I want to?
Comics.
Wait, no. Let Jake talk about Magic the Gathering.
Oh,
Yes,
please.
my roommate introduced me to the card game Magic the Gathering, which is amazing
Good luck.
fun.
Wait. Good luck getting a girlfriend now.
Only if I can talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. I
Okay.
want to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. I have to.
Go ahead, I don't care.
Oh, you're done with Magic? Cool. So,
Yeah, just like if you know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh already, then you'll probably be able to learn pretty easily, and
I
that's
know,
about
I've
it.
played Magic. It is pretty easy. The no limit, I don't think there's a card limit on the field at one time, so that kind of confuses me, but my feeble brain will handle it eventually. There's not a monster limit or something. I
No,
don't know.
that
But Yu-Gi-Oh got here quite late. When did Yu-Gi-Oh get in the States? Like 2001?
I remember watching the first season, like when it was new, in about 2003, 4ish.
Oh, right. So it ended in 2005. So that's basically when the Yu-Gi-Oh craze started here. And what it amounted to was there were no original cards like being sold anywhere. So everybody and
They're
their
all
mom, yeah.
they're all fakes.
almost all of them are fakes. And we took it one step beyond because while the show progressed, none of us knew how to torrent things at the time. So while the show progressed, we learned more and more, and eventually we got to the God cards, and those were super fucking rare, even in cheap-ass printed, not cheap-ass printed form, but like they just printed sort of real Yu-Gi-Oh cards in a glossy format, and either translated them on Bulgarian or used Google Translate on a Japanese text, like straight up, and that was terrible. I wish I could pull up some of those cards, but I don't.
Yeah, because I remember those, but mine were like in French and German.
We went one step beyond. We discovered that you could actually print out cards and put them on top of other cards using glue. So what,
Yep, mother did that.
what that amounted to was
Arts.
we had, I'm not shitting you, 800 card decks. Like, at least I did. This giant tower. I felt like a pimp. Like, I went to school with this cocaine bag full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I pulled out this fucking stack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, cut the shit, and just sort of took out a pile and said, I'm dealing with this one today. And I didn't even know what was in it. And eventually, as I got older, I got like 2 dual discs, I shit you not. And I had...
Those are awesome.
Yeah, I know. And I had double
Well-
battles at the same time with 2 people against me. With 2 fucking
well,
decks.
like for me, Pokemon lasted for like a good 5 years, where everyone bought cards to school, and Yu-Gi-Oh lasted for like a month.
Yu-Gi-Oh lasted for 3-4 straight years at my school.
At mine, yeah, about 2. And they thought we were doing like... like gambling, so they forbid it. And we started using...
Yeah, that was the same reason at my school.
I
Like, you
couldn't
can't- you
comprehend it, like, I went to talk to the headmaster. for no
Nice.
exact reason, because he stole my worthless Yu-Gi-Oh cards that were printed. And eventually I started buying original cards, and yesterday I took a look at my deck and realized it sucks fucking balls. The deck I collected for 2 years straight blows, like completely.
Well, I remember I had a deck that was awesome in our freestyle play where you play any card for any reason. So like I had a bunch of fusion cards. You just play them right on the field. Don't need to fuse anything.
But one thing I can say about Yu-Gi-Oh! Gaming related is that Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, those PSP games are quite awesome. Because basically...
Oh, you mean the one where they play children's card games on motorcycles?
No, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is the rapper one. Full of hipsters. But the show is actually pretty good. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, I shit you not, is very good. Even the translated version, which I watched. But...
yeah, I watched through the end of... Well, I watched through the end of the Yu-Gi things, and I was like, oh look, they don't have Yu-Gi anymore. I don't care about this show anymore.
It's quite sad because at the time I had no concept of gayness. So I shit you not, I read yaoi fanfiction for like 2 months straight.
Nice.
I'm like, they're making out and I know who these characters are. What's a virgin?
You!
Sadly, but yeah. But the Yu-Gi-Oh! If anyone out there is listening, the PSP games of Yu-Gi-Oh! Are actually quite awesome, at least the GX ones, so I would recommend tracking those down. But yeah, comics. We got distracted. Quite hard. Hello?
Okay. Hello.
The Tarot deck.
No, I'm right here.
I'm taking singing out. Tarek, talk about comics.
I'm not talking about comics.
I'm just gonna... Okay.
I'm looking at preview art of Venom number 7, and it looks nice.
Are you done ruining your own podcast?
I think so. Hey, big goddamn news for PTFGN.com, my website that I kind of help with.
Sorta, sometimes, maybe, kind of ruined.
Yeah, well now we're starting to be able to give beta codes out. Woo!
I love, like, I knew that was gonna blow up in the comments because people love free things. So the first thing I commented was, I'm gonna play your mother. And that's all I had to say.
What? You
sort of drowned.
Oh, you know that, like, hands-on Path of Exile beta thing?
Yep.
You know, it has 314 comments now, which is more than the entirety of PCN Gen.
Then PTFGN.
PTFGN, and like, I have the first comment.
Oh my god. What the fuck is Superstar cards?
What are you talking about?
What is it? I'm sorry, I'm just browsing through the links Jake gave me, and this looks like literally the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Apart from Lair for the PS3, which always holds a special place in my card for being the worst game ever made. But...
You haven't played enough.
Oh, the Superstar cards, it's a thing that I found of all the DreamWorks people, so Shrek, How to Train Your Dragon, Monsters vs. Aliens, Megamind, all that other bullshit will all be in the same kart racing. Oh, Madagascar too.
This looks horrible.
It does!
I feel my childhood ripping through my chest and punching me in the face for even looking at this. Oh my god. The most... I'm not gonna read the ads, I'm an idiot. But anyway, comics. You guys did talk about a couple of things in a former podcast, and I wanted to kind of elaborate on that. How much have you read of Marvel Zombies? Because that's basically... Since I watched from thatguywiththeglasses.com, Linkara, the guy who just does comic reviews.
The first half of the first issue.
I really like Marvel Zombies. I downloaded the whole thing because you can't buy it here because the only comics I've seen.
I know the feeling. Like I had to pirate basically everything till I got here.
Me too. I went to a comic.
I could probably find everything, but I pirate anyway.
Bastard.
Douche.
Because I'm a cheap ass.
You're the reason the industry's dying.
I went to a
yeah,
bookstore.
no, actually, I haven't read it even, so it's not like I haven't even looked at the copyright infringement yet.
No, it's on your hard drive. That means you stole it, bastard.
No, that means I infringed on a copyright, which is not stealing.
It is the very definition of stealing. You took something that you should have paid for, but you didn't.
What's this should have bullshit?
Got you there. But yeah, Marvel Zombies is quite epic. I really like it.
I think I only read the Deadpool part of it.
I've read the whole
Zombie
thing.
Deadpool, and they keep their intelligence, so that'd be hilarious.
That actually kind of got me through my fear of zombies, because I was terribly afraid of zombies before reading Marvel Zombies.
Why would you be afraid of zombies? You have to be prepared and able
That's
to
a cool
kill
story. Like, I was quite small when Resident Evil came out, the movie, not the games. I was
The first one?
Yeah.
The first one? I love
Yep.
that one.
I was so scared of that
them.
shit.
Dear
Like,
God, why?
I sat there watching it with my dad, and the second where you remember, I distinctly remember this one scene where they tracked through the facilities of Umbrella, like the underground thing, and they found this one sort of coffin that was sitting upright, and that was after the zombie dogs part, I think. And there's this one shot of a zombie's foot while the zombie's slowly dragging towards them, and that creeped me the fuck out. So I just bailed. And when Resident Evil 2 came out, I like pussied the fuck out. I sat down at my computer and turned up Rayman 3 and played it for like 3 hours straight until that nightmare ended. And only recently did I get through my fear of zombies, so epic. Thank you, Marvel. But speaking of comics, is anyone going to follow the DC Year 1 relaunch?
Oh man, I have a story about
It seems
that.
like
So-
Ultimate DC, so I might be interested.
Shush you, I have a story to tell. So anyway, I went to the local comic shop because I wanted to get Batgirl #1 because a lot of people were like, "Oh, this sucks, don't read it."
Wait,
So I'm like,
it's out?
"Okay, I'll go check." Yeah, it came out like it came out a couple of days ago.
Like
Like,
Batgirl
you know,
Earth
comic-
1. Like, you have to do research on that shit.
Whatever. Yeah, anyway, so you know how comics are like $3 each. So I'm like, it's $3, it's nothing. So I'm like, do you have it? And they're like, no, it's sold out. But if you wait a week, we'll have them, but they'll be $20 each because, you know, they're sold out. I'm like, okay, fuck that shit.
Shit.
Yes.
Because of my constant lacking of anything in this damn country, I pirated Superman Earth 1 and quite liked it. Even though I know nothing about Superman and I'm trying to watch Smallville now to actually get some bearings in my Supermans. And it's quite interesting actually. Smallville is quite a good show. Since it really kind of, I don't know, I don't know what to say about Smallville without spoiling anything for a 10-year-old show, but what's that 10-year-olds? 10 years old, it just ended, I think.
It's who cares? Shut up. What's next?
What's next is, what have you been playing before we move on to the other topics? Because I have like a stack.
I moved across the world, so I can't play anything.
Jake? Oh, right, PS3's broken.
No, it's not broken, but it's still at my house because I made a stupid deal and brought my Wii back up to college because I thought people would want to play Smash Brothers, but nobody ever does.
Fuck
So I'm bringing that-
socializing. God, what's
Yeah.
wrong with you? Ugh,
I have a social life now, and it's not all it's cracked up to be.
Main question, pussy. How much?
0 so
Ah.
far.
Okay, any...
Updates as it happens. Follow twitter.com/JakePeterson.
You spun that wheel well.
Never stop selling.
Keep me sitting on that Twitter corner, Cussling Nerd Day. But that leaves it up to me, and thank God I've been playing games for about, what, 3 people. So, I recently went to Collins, not that anyone else cares,
The
even me.
fuck is Collins?
Holland! Netherlands!
Holland!
Weed.
Oh, did you go get stoned?
No, I don't do that shit. I didn't even see the red light district, because, I've heard first
Doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong.
I've heard first-hand accounts that the girls there are really ugly. And then I found out that most of them are Bulgarian, which, I'm kind of sorry about that.
Which that explains the ugliness.
Oh no, believe me. My country is swimming in hot chicks. I'm not shitting you.
Oh, of course you would say that.
I'm not kidding! I am totally not kidding.
This country is swimming in hot chicks. Thank you for your money, Bulgarian Tourist Board.
Damn it! Ah! My plan is
You got discovered.
I must quickly switch the topic. Anyway, video games. So, when I went to Weed Country, I found the one gaming store in the whole world that actually sells used games at a fair price. And
What?
Shocking.
I bought the Saboteur and Red Faction Gorilla for 20 euros. Anywho, what the hell are we talking about?
We are talking about nothing. Enjoy the break of whatever the hell song I decide to put in.
Yay.
That's quite original, Svetlin, as usual. And
I'm a
hey,
YouTube
welcome back.
I'm a YouTube commentator. What do you want from me?
Oh yeah, you do Let's Plays.
I don't do
Let's
only
Plays.
bullshit. That's false advertising. I don't only do Let's Plays. I do like everything. I have limited myself to one Let's Play ever. And Jake, you can stop recording because I'm recording the whole thing.
Oh, have you been recording this whole break
Yep.
crappy thing
Oh,
too?
don't worry, no one said anything, so I'm gonna edit the shit out of that. And we are now at... Never mind. So yeah, what the hell was I saying before he so rudely interrupted me? Right, games. Saboteur and Red Faction Gorilla, which are both very, very good.
Woohoo, Red Faction!
Red Faction is awesome. I just went berserk a couple of times, just trying to blow out some steam, and it worked quite well. The destructible environment is amazing. The
Wait, which one are we talking about? Gorilla or?
Gorilla, yeah.
I love
The only one that matters.
I really like that game.
It's great. Got anything to add? Because I think the story is quite stupid, but it picks up. Well, it doesn't.
Well,
I
the
lied.
story doesn't matter. What matters is destroying the shit out of everything.
And I'm doing that
Except
quite
the
handily.
rocks, which are everywhere.
You can destroy those if they're giant and crystally and black.
Oh yeah, the ore deposits.
That's how you mine ore. Hit it with a hammer. I wish all the world's problems could be solved by doing that. But Derek, you got anything to say about Red Faction? Because I'm guessing.
Only that I played it when it came out and don't remember anything except it being a lot of fun.
Isn't that the definition of getting drunk? I'm pretty sure.
No.
I wouldn't. No,
I
I
don't-
don't drink.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
You drink potato.
You're Eastern European. How can you not drink?
I'm breaking the mold. I'm also being educated.
Oh my
With a
god.
capital C. I don't know how that bears relevance to the word, but yeah. That's all I can say about Red Faction right now, because I've only played it for like 3 hours, and the Saboteur, which I've played even less. And I quite like the Saboteur, too. It's kind of clunky on the shooting mechanics, but I just like how incredibly dumb the Nazis are, and how incredibly stupid the dialogue is. They really pushed the stereotype boundaries on that one, because...
And which one? The Saboteur?
Yeah, and I'll give you an example, like, in games you do have idle animations, like, it's a given. Not in all of them, but in the Saboteur, there is a dedicated smoking button, which is the left thumbstick if you press it down, and if you leave them standing long enough...
Because smoking is cool.
Because
Of
achievement.
course.
There's an achievement for doing that. And,
How many times?
100.
Wait, how do you sprint?
L2. I have no idea. Oh, you have to be standing still. Otherwise, you sprint with L3. You're right.
Oh, okay.
And the second idle animation is if you just leave him standing long enough, he just casually pulls out some whiskey and starts drinking.
Well, of course he's Irish.
I know.
And making fun of Irish drinking habits is a staple of our show and of Cheat Art Saturday, which I regrettably can't be on no longer until they fix the goddamn internet in this goddamn school.
What's wrong with the
God
internet? I'm guessing you have one. You have some internet, and I've heard that college internet is actually quite good, all around.
It's alright. It's actually is pretty good, but the problem is that they don't have their shit together for PS3s. I've talked to other people who have PS3s, and not a single one of them can get it on the internet.
Are they trying wireless?
Yeah, the Wi-Fi networks are all classified as public, and the PS3 refuses to connect to public Wi-Fi.
Haha.
Ah, shut up,
It's a
you
simple fix.
Xbot.
Make it private and put the password in a place where everyone can see it. Isn't that quite simple?
Apparently, we're dealing with government institutions here. I don't think anything simple occurs to them.
Idiots. College stories with Jake, everybody. And let's see. I have like a cute set.
How about college stories with Tarek? You have anything cool at the University of Toronto?
Nope.
No? Don't have any funny Canadian stories or anything?
I've been here less than a week, man.
Is the main export maple leaves? Also, is the currency maple leaves?
Also
yes, snow.
Of course.
Oh, I don't need to ask about snow. I live in frickin' Minnesota. That's snowier than many parts of Canada.
The only thing I know about Minnesota is a book that I've seen that reads, what was it? How to Speak Minnesotan.
Yep, seen that book.
It has two old people on the cover.
Yep.
Being happy old people. So it's basically a Nintendo lifestyle commercial without the Nintendo. Anywho, video games again. I've been playing Mass Effect 2 and I finished it for the second time as a renegade, and no one knows anything about Mass Effect, I'm guessing. Or,
Tarek.
I liked 1.
that's
But
it.
he didn't like 2.
Why?
No, I don't know. I liked 1 more than 2.
Reason being? I have no idea. What did you play it
I don't know,
on?
it's 360, of course.
Huh. I don't know, cause well, I haven't played 1, so I can't really give my opinion. But I finished 2 as a renegade this time, and turns out that, well, I really don't want to play as a bad guy in any video game I play. But in this one, being a renegade is not being a bad guy as much as it is being a badass, and I quite like that, especially the stupid moments. But YouTube them if you haven't seen them. And I just bought Driver San Francisco 2 days ago and finished that yesterday. And to
Any good?
anyone, huh?
Wait, that was fast.
Well, I'm a fast comer. Jizz. But that bears no relevance to anything. But I don't know.
Absolutely none. Why the hell did you bring it up?
Because I'm random. But it is a great game. It's honestly one of the best racing games I've ever played. And considering I am quite a big racist, that is saying something. And if I would recommend it, anyone ever buying it. Like this should be, quite frankly, the best-selling game of all time. Driver San Francisco was epic.
I played a demo and it was like the cars handle really weird.
That's because, well, have you played Hot Pursuit?
No.
Well, I don't know then. It's just, when I was little, I got used to handbrake turns, a lot of them, and,
Well, like for me, I had to do every turn like using like the boost to correct every turn.
Yeah, well, you are in control of every turn, and that's what I like about it. It's giving you complete control of the car. The handling's very loose, but it's very accurate if you want it to be. So I really like it. Like if you get the hang of it, you feel like a fucking racing driver. It's epic. The story also is it kind of takes itself seriously, but not as serious as not as serious to the point where it becomes too serious. And the banter between people is really what makes the game. Like the banter is epic. I haven't played the multiplayer yet because I want to finish the campaign at what is considered 100%. Hold on, two games left. What the hell? 2 games left. No,
We don't care about what games you've been playing. Tarek,
No.
what have you been playing?
I told you, I moved across the world. I
That's
don't
right.
have games.
That's why I've been talking so much, because no one's played shit. Apart from me.
I've been playing a shit ton of Star Wars Battlefront 2, if anybody wants me to report on that.
Oh, here we
No,
go.
you've already talked about this game many, many times.
At length.
Yes, but I've actually played it recently again, and
Again?
I got the PC version, and I downloaded a really cool mod of the conversion pack, which puts in Knights of the Old Republic things into instant action and a bunch of new maps, including a bunch from Battlefront 1. And they have Renvar, which is the best thing ever.
Does it hold up? At all?
Yes, it does hold up.
How so?
By being fun.
Well, I would guess that, but you're a humongous fanboy, so.
It
does it
still
have-
holds up for Star Wars fans because it looks pretty good still, and it has one of the better Star Wars video game story modes. On top of that, it has instant action, where an incredibly deep class system, and all the maps are different, and you have to figure out a new strategy for each one. There's several ways to do each battle. Do you want me to go on? Just tell me when to shut up at any time.
I opened Pandora's box. Go on. I'm quite interested in this because we didn't do our promised Star Wars rant in the last podcast I was on.
The Galactic Conquest mode is much improved over the first one, and it's basically like a mini strategy game.
Oh,
It's
I
pretty
remember
much
that. I remember that. That was awesome. Even the
yeah,
PSP
and then
version.
you move your fleets around, and then if your fleet meets an enemy fleet, you do a space battle. If your fleet gets on top of an enemy planet, you do a land battle.
The space battle really, really sucked for me.
Well, that's because you are an idiot. Do you know how you win space battles?
How?
You
fly into the other person's hangar and blow it up?
No, you fly into the other person's hangar. You go into and then you go into the main room with all the consoles. And then that pillar in the middle. You can destroy that with 2 time bombs, and then that turns off all the auto turrets on top of the ship, so you can fly around in peace, except for the frigates, which are easy to destroy.
I just blew up all the turrets. Took like 10 minutes, but I did it. But
Well,
I
you
was a
can win 5.
I was a
Win.
simpleton.
Not just take out the turrets. Win in 5.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Expert, but on the topic of Star Wars, why is Starkiller not the most powerful Jedi in the galaxy? From what I've seen.
Because
He has control. He has no fine control.
It seems like he does.
How?
Sissy
What's the
Fits?
biggest thing he accomplishes? What's the smallest thing he accomplishes successfully with the Force?
Smallest thing?
Tossing around human-sized targets. Maybe some small
nah.
stuff. That.
Well, the
But-
trailer doesn't count. The trailer for Force Unleashed 2 doesn't count, where he kind of levitates some stuff. And that was because of rage. Hold on, I'll think of something. He tears off small panels and throws them at people with incredible accuracy. Ha!
wasn't he supposed to be able to stop a Star Destroyer in its tracks?
He did.
He did. We're talking
So-
about fine control. That's why he can't. That's why he's not the best ever. He doesn't have fine control.
But in
Well,
terms
who
of pure
needs
power,
fine control?
yeah.
Well, he's one of the more powerful in power wise, but he has no control. He has no skills beyond combat, basically.
He annihilated Vader twice. Vader, considered to be
Yes, Vader is a very powerful Sith, yes, but he's stuck inside that suit.
you have a point.
So what does the suit do?
It keeps him alive,
I don't.
slows him down.
Oh well.
Yeah, but well, you do have a point. That kind of brings me to Star Wars Episode 3, the video game, which was actually quite good.
I played that. That was awesome.
That was amazing.
Yeah, I really liked beating the shit out of the people in the Jedi Temple.
Oh yeah, I remember even the non-canon ending where Anakin casually jumped over Obi-Wan and stabbed him in the ass, and just sort of casually decapitates Palpatine and declares, "The galaxy is mine." I did what's his nuts? Kaiden Christensen do Anakin in that game?
Fuck if I know. It was too long ago.
I distinctly remember him sounding alike, and he's very drab. Which brings me to the cartoon that's going on now, the Clone Wars, the 3D one, which is actually
What about it?
It is quite good, from what I've seen.
Yes, good.
I've seen like
I was gonna have to jump all over if you said it was bad.
No, I like it. I've seen the first and second season. I've not seen anything of the third season, but I really like it, especially the Anakin they've chosen, because he actually has emotion right now. It's not all, what about the other Jedi spread across the galaxy? Nice
Yeah.
line reading.
Yeah, they did get good voice actors, and I haven't been seeing any of season 4. Anything cool I'm missing?
I have no idea. I've watched till the end of season 2 where they found that bounty hunter and he's important somehow.
Oh, Cat Bane is awesome.
And I downloaded the old Clone Wars 2D show.
That's better. It's
That
better.
Great.
The 3D one's pretty good, but the 2D one's better.
The 2D one has like short fire episodes, like 3 minutes each.
Yeah, well, like that's the first and second season. The third season is 12-minute shows.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, I forgot about that. I've been watching a lot of old cartoons. We are just jumping all over the place with topics, but I have been watching like a lot of cartoons from my youth. Like I recently downloaded Batman Begins, not Begins, Beyond, and Samurai
I
Jack.
recently downloaded Batman the Animated Series, which is great.
I wasn't alive back then, so I have no opinion.
Oh, I remember seeing it on Cartoon Network every so often whenever my parents weren't around because they thought it was too violent or dark or whatever the hell.
Batman Begins is actually quite. Why do I keep calling it Batman Begins? It's Batman Beyond. It's actually quite quite violent. In times.
Doesn't he like pull? Doesn't Batman like pull a gun on somebody in the beginning of that?
Yeah.
But Batman doesn't use guns.
It's
He
symbolism.
does when his life is he does when his life is in danger.
It's symbolism, and he did shoot Darkseid, I think. Well, he didn't, but he did, and then he died, and it was a magic bullet. I don't know. I've just read Infinite Crisis on Wikipedia, so that's as far as my knowledge goes.
Infinite Crisis or Crisis on Infinite Earths or Crisis
Final
of
Crisis.
Infinity
Final
or
Crisis. Final Crisis.
Infinite and Crisis needs to be just stricken out of Square and DC.
God, that makes no sense. I can't tie this in. And then Batman doesn't die, but he becomes a caveman.
Wait, is that a TV series or a movie? I remember seeing a movie
Comic
on
book.
TV once.
Comic book series, Final Crisis. I think, wait.
Talking about Batman Beyond.
Oh, Batman Beyond, it's an animated series.
Oh, okay, I thought it was a movie, but there might have been like some movie that they made for it that I saw on TV.
It is great. It is completely great. But on topic of comic books, I saw Green Lantern yesterday, and it was very good. I didn't expect it to be this good. I really
I saw it a while back.
What's his face? Ryan Reynolds actually makes a decent Hal Jordan. Although I don't know shit about Hal Jordan in the first place, but yeah. Movie was quite good. Really liked it. He does actually do the decent idea of creating things other than hammers and fists with his ring. As evidenced in the first fight he gets into when he creates a sword, uses it for like 2 seconds, then says fuck it and creates a Gatling gun. Which is quite awesome. But yeah, I'm running out of steam on the topics thing.
Okay.
Anyone wants to talk about PlanetSide 2? Which we did.
PlanetSide 2. Something about PlanetSide 2.
In our own time. I'm quite excited about the Fallout New Vegas DLC that's coming out quite soon. I'm the only
I haven't
person
played Fallout New Vegas yet, so
well, what? No.
whenever I get my PlayStation back, I'll start playing Fallout New Vegas or Far Cry 2.
Fallout.
Probably Fallout.
Fallout, hands down. But I really love Fallout New Vegas. Like Fallout 3 is better by just a teensy tiny bit. It's just because it's more expansive and more detailed. But Fallout New Vegas is a compressed package of that. It's more streamlined, not streamlined. It's just more focused. And the DLC is like a whole storyline on its own, which in my opinion beats the main story a lot. Apart from the second DLC, which really sucked, which I didn't play. But I have been going through the DLCs. I did the whole playthrough of Dead Money, which I recorded and I haven't finished yet. I did Old World Blues. I didn't record it, but I got it. And Old World Blues is seriously one of the best DLCs I've ever played, like ever. It's amazing. They finally embraced the Fallout philosophy of it's campy. It can be campy in times, and let's make a whole DLC of that. And they did, and it turned out quite well, quite amazingly.
Well, I have New Vegas, but I never played it.
You should. You owe it to yourself. It's great. And well, what version? Xbox, I'm guessing. Because I have heard the PC version is the best one. But that's how it always works. So
Yeah, whatever. Oh, hey, I'm sorry to do this to you guys on T-Dart Saturday, but I'm getting Battlefield 3 for PC.
Huh.
Of course, the proper.
Thank
console.
God! No more of us sucking because of you.
Wait, what?
No, I'm kidding. I am getting a gaming PC soon, so I'm not getting Battlefield 3, but well, no promises. That's
Okay.
all I have to say on that topic.
Okay, we're swiftly running out of steam. Anybody
have
have anything
one
they
more
want
topic.
to plug?
One more topic. I bought
Okay.
World War Z. Everybody's
Have you read it? Have you read it? Have you read it? Have you read it? Have you read it?
Chillax, Jesus goddamn Christ! I'm up to page what is it now? I'm near the end. I got after the part where it turns out the army uses Iron Maiden to lure the zombies, which I fucking cracked my ass out. I
Yeah.
laughed my ass off at that. Just hardcore Iron Maiden. Epic.
Yep.
It's amazing.
World War Z is probably the best zombie novel out there.
Yep. I really like the dynamic they've got going on of interviews. Like the North Korea one creeped me the hell out, especially.
Yeah.
I think I'm heavily
The
spoiling
thing
it,
in North.
but
Okay,
yeah,
no spoilers.
no spoilers.
Tark, have you read it?
What, World War Z? Nope.
Yeah. Well, find it.
Do it.
You win.
To all the listeners, get it. World War Z is an amazing book. It
Yes.
honestly is. It's worth the read if you don't read books. And I think there's an audiobook version, isn't there?
It sucks. It's really abridged.
Really?
Yep, very abridged. They skip like entire segments.
Which segments?
They, I don't remember exactly, I just remember not liking it. It's been so long since I've listened to the audiobook.
Okay, I'm going to go in a little bit into spoilers, but it's going to be so niche that you're only going to get it if you read the book. So, the Yonkers thing really creeped me out.
Oh, Yonkers, that was fun to read about.
That creeped me the fuck out, because it was right before bedtime. Like,
Oh,
I've been running around Holland the whole day, and I just wanted to read World War Z because I have been reading books for school, and World War Z was sort of my reward book. And I read Yonkers, and I finished it, and I went to bed, and I just sort of closed my eyes, and 15 minutes later, I opened them, and I see this smoking stack of buildings in the distance, and this sort of huge highway. I'm like, oh shit.
the horde is coming. Prepare.
I don't really remember much of what happened, but I did see a jet, and I distinctly remember firing an emplacement turret, and it doing jack shit. And it was one of those dreams that was too real. Like, in dreams, you basically have no control over your limbs or anything. Like, they limit you, and it was a nightmare, but I had full control, and that's what creeped me the fuck out. That was terrible. But otherwise, yeah, World War Z, greatest book ever. Ever.
Yeah, I'd agree with it's not the best ever, but it's up there.
Nah, well, at least in my heart. But I do have a knack for reading and playing really terrible stuff, and Battlefield Earth, which I just watched.
I've heard so many bad things, and I actually saw it on TV for a little bit, and I was just like,
It's
get
so
to the goddamn
forgettable,
point.
stupid. But I read the book, and the book is horribly translated as is in Bulgarian. The letters themselves are like, I shit you not, a centimeter each, like vertically. Gigantic fucking letters. If you're blind, you can't miss that shit. The letters can run you over. And it actually makes more sense in the movie, and I quite like the book.
And the movie makes no fucking sense ever.
Well, I know, but the book makes sense. It ties some shit together, and there are huge leaps of fate that Ron L. Hubbard is forcing upon you, but apart from that, it is a good book. But then again, this is my high tolerance for shitty things speaking, so I don't know.
Yeah, this is from somebody who absolutely adores Prince of Persia: The Warrior Within. Just keep that in mind.
Fuck yourself.
Wait, which one was that?
Two.
Oh, go die. Greatest game ever made. Just
Will eventually.
yeah.
Don't worry about.
Gonna Bulgarian dance in your grave and some shit. All of you, go play Warrior Within. You owe it to yourself. If you like,
Bullshit and bad plot lines and Godsmack.
Hey, there weren't any bad plot lines. Godsmack is a proficient rock band, and what was the third thing you said?
Bullshit.
Ooh,
I like to see you justify bullshit.
oh, I'm trying. I didn't see any cows, so yeah, fuck you. No cows, no bullshit.
You do know that cows are the female.
I know, but bulls don't go to the bathroom.
Well, then where the hell do we get bullshit from?
Shut the hell up!
Okay,
Just
I know, from opening a case of Prince of Persia the Warrior Within.
You are giving me reason to put Prince of Persia Warrior Within music underneath this. So keep talking, keep talking. You're just doing this to piss me off, aren't you? I just figured that out.
I'd never do that.
Coming from the sarcasm. The sarcasm itself.
Yes, I am the living avatar of sarcasm.
What are your powers?
Sarcasm, being extremely sarcastic.
That's like everyone.
As if you couldn't figure that out, you stupid son of a bitch.
Now I'm driving you forth into oblivion of madness and shit. Ah, God. Okay, I think we have officially ran out of steam after we talked about everything ever.
Plugs? Anybody want to plug stuff?
I am going to plug my YouTube channel now, but I don't think there's a point since most of the listeners are going to come from it. So, okay, everybody. But yeah, youtube.com/megashortviews. If you like.
PTFN.com. We're giving away Path of Exile beta keys, and we're working tirelessly to bring you more and more beta keys and interviews and stuff. We're finally becoming a website. Huzzah!
Huzzah! And, Tarek's in Germany. No, he isn't. Damn it, he's in Toronto. How did I fuck this up?
How the hell do you get Germany out of Toronto?
You said Germany once. I have audio proof. How the fuck did I screw this up? So, Tarek exists. Yeah.
I know, I'm here, even though I'm never on the podcast.
Oh, right, and,
Keep staring me up, you stupid son of a bitch.
I'm busy. I have things to do.
Like, oh, you moving across the world does not give you an excuse to skip podcasts.
It gives me the very definition of an excuse. Oh, while we're plugging shit, everybody, Todd and the Book of Pure Evil, go watch that. It's free online.
Todd and the Book of Pure Evil. I don't know what the hell it is, but sure, plug.
And the ending song is going to be, I have no idea what the hell the ending song is going to be.
I'll figure one out after I go socialize. You know, that scary, scary thing.
Oh, socializing. Well, I think that's a wrap.
You people.
After I go do homework, I need to finish a presentation on World War II.
How timely. How incredibly topical.
Well, the last week's presentation was on World War I. That was even more timely.
We need to end this before we go on a tangent about how terrible World War II is.
Okay, good. Okay, we need a chorus. Goodbye.
Bye.
Fuck you guys.
Come on, you stupid son of a...